Hello, everybody. After a long hiatus, we're fucking back. I'm not
Yeah,
fucking leaving.
not fucking leaving, dude. Ain't that
I'm
our
not
ball?
fucking leaving.
Ain't that our ball?
Ain't that our ball? Ain't that our ball?
Ain't that our ball?
Dude, we're back. Holy shit.
Sean awoke from a medical-induced coma. Thank God. How are you doing, bud?
I'm chilling, man. We got our guy. We got Hugo Stiglitz.
Right?
We got Hugo Gonzalez in the building at
You came out of
27.
your coma the day you drafted Hugo Stiglitz. Like, how did that feel?
Dude, no better feeling. I can't even I can't believe we're here, man. I can't believe we did it. We got him.
You know, he's gonna slot in perfectly with when Tatum while Tatum's out, you're gonna have Stiglitz at the one probably. And
I don't even know if he's a guard, man. I don't know shit about this guy. But I watched some highlights and I like what I saw. That's what I can
I
tell
haven't
you.
seen any tape, but I trust everything that you guys do.
I do too. I trust in Brad, man. I've been seeing people yap, 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 yap. We don't want it. We don't want him. Y'all are fake fans.
The draft pick. Come on now.
Phony fans.
If the Portland Trailblazers can take a chance on a giant Chinese guy, I feel like you guys can take a chance on Hugo Stiglitz.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Right? When's the last time we had a giant Chinese guy in this league? Yao Ming?
Yao Ming, didn't y'all have a guy? Kizu
No,
or something?
no, we had a big ass Indian guy. Solid
No,
mid.
no, y'all did have a giant Chinese man.
We did?
Uh-huh.
Might have
Hold
been before my time. Might have been before my time.
It might have been. I don't think it was. Oh, damn. Did this trade just go through an hour ago? Okay, yeah, no wonder I missed it.
Oh,
Sexton
Sexton?
for what's Nurkic? A Serb? What is he?
I think it's Bosnian
Oh
on
yeah, you're
on
right. He's the
Washington Machine.
Bosnian Bear. You're
Yeah, he's
right.
on the same team as Valanciunas.
Yup. Damn, that's kind of a crazy low post duo. Bit of a crash out duo.
Dude, my washing machine. Okay, tell me this. Does your washing machine let you turn off the alarm sound when the cycle's done?
No.
No? Does your dryer?
Mm-mm.
My dryer does, but then my washer doesn't.
I don't know what that's about. Mine does not. Mine will be going off here probably soon as well.
See, it never ends unless I have to go turn it off.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, anyway, fucking,
How are you feeling over there with Mr. Flag on the squad? Yeah, that guy.
real, it's a surreal feeling, dude. It's a surreal feeling. Literally 6 months ago, we had zero shot at anything positive. It was looking like an absolute downward spiral of a fucking crapshoot, you know? We were
Yeah.
looking to be the nicest looking polished turd in the NBA.
Y'all had nothing to look forward to in the future. Absolutely.
Nothing. We were about to sit on top of shit mountain, you know? What does that make you? You're still just sitting on top of a pile of shit.
Yeah.
No matter if you're king. But Cooper Flag fell in our lap and here we are. I mean, if I was being honest, I was a fan of Flag even before he was like an actual prospect. I had no obviously we had no shot at getting him. Like we won 47 games, you know, so he was I never actually thought he would be on our team until he actually was. But dude, he's a hell of a player. Gonna be a
Dude,
hell of
I still remember you asking who's busting for Cooper Flag. I still recall you asking who's
we
busting.
have that on tape,
Yeah, we do.
you know, and looks like we did it, boys. We
Looks like
fucking
y'all
busted for
busted.
Cooper Flag, man. He's home.
Y'all busted all over Cooper
He's
Flag.
home. And he's an adult, so that's okay. Um, but anyway, but we're past the busting phase, you know. Now it's time to clean ourselves up and get going and win and let's win some basketball games.
Y'all didn't even have to bust for him. He
No,
came with no
Adam
bust
Silver did it all.
required.
So. Well, you know, I do believe. I think this whole situation is so fucking, I don't know, so crazy that I think there's so many things that are true. Like there's definitely some inside job stuff. At the same time, there's definitely some insane luck involved.
Yeah.
Like it's a mix of everything. I mean, how do we get the first pick? And it's all because of that Josh Giddey shot. If Josh Giddey doesn't hit that half court shot, the Bulls would have had the pick that we got because we ended with the same record.
Damn.
It came down to a coin toss, apparently.
Damn, Cooper Flag as a bull would be kind of tough though.
No, he had to be. Dude, come on. He had to be a Maverick. He was always going to be a Maverick.
Yeah, he's still rocking the blue just like college too.
He's 6'9". He might grow an inch. I bet he grows an inch.
I wouldn't doubt it, man. He's only 18.
Only 18. What if he gets like 6'11"?
That'd be crazy.
With his hand, I mean, he might just be white Wemby.
That'd
Slightly shorter, but that's okay because he's white. A guy should never get, there should never be an actual white Wemby. But closest thing to it, hey, I'll take it.
Yeah, I feel that, man. Dude, congratulations on the Cooper Flag sweepstakes.
Like, we instantly went, shut up, dude. Hey, hush. Stop it. Be quiet. We instantly went from a team with zero hope. Like, well, honestly, I'd say zero hope. But next year, even with AD and waiting on Kyrie, the team is still super deep. Like,
Yeah,
that's still a team that's probably going to have a decent season and maybe make the playoffs.
yeah.
Um,
I don't
dude,
see how y'all don't make playoffs. Like,
I mean, I'm excited to see. Like Nico said, now the fans can see the vision. This was all part of the fucking plan, okay?
dude, shut the fuck up. Do not give Nico any form of credit for this dude.
Dude,
This dude has lucked his way through this shit.
I don't give him credit, but I give him grace. Because this guy gets so much shit. Like, people are still so obsessed. Like, these people that are still obsessed are not Mavs fans. Like, we were a team before Luca even came. We won a championship before Luca, while Luca was in diapers.
That's
Like,
fair.
Luca isn't our entire team. He was our franchise player and, second best Maverick of all time until Cooper Flag wins championships. I bet we win at least two championships with Flag
Just throughout his career, I could see it.
throughout his career. I think with this Flag AD Kyrie thing, we gotta win one. Within like Kyrie signed a 3-year extension. We have to win a championship in that window.
I hope for your sake you do. I don't know if I believe like that.
I mean, we're definitely gonna make a push.
You got to at least beat OKC to get
We can
there.
beat OKC. We can beat OK. We already did. We beat them. We beat them 2 years ago.
I feel you, man. I feel you. But
And you
OKC
know
was
who?
a totally different squad 2 years ago.
I mean, honestly, the only thing that they didn't have was Caruso, but
Dude, Caruso was crucial to them winning this
yeah,
shit.
he was the missing piece. So you're right about that. But I mean, the thing is, PJ Washington is really the OKC killer. And so as long as we still have him going into that matchup and you're just sprinkling the number one pick into there, I still
Yeah,
like our chances.
I feel that.
But then Caruso, I don't know, man. Caruso could easily put Cooper Flag in fucking jail.
At least early in his career,
Yeah. I mean, next year's going to be I don't know what to expect. I mean, Jason Kidd wants Cooper running point.
which is crazy.
It's crazy, but I'm here for it. I mean, it's basically year zero because even though we have him, Kyrie's still recovering. So like
Yeah,
next year's really going to be the actual like year one. This is like the Cooper Flag Mavs in beta.
I feel that.
So let's fuck
I'm
around.
curious who y'all put around him though throughout his career after this.
Yeah, big
Because
time.
it's not like KD or Kyrie and AD are going to have a lot of trade value after these next couple of years. So
I
we'll
think
see.
Kyrie will retire here low key.
I could see it, man.
He
Especially,
loves being in Dallas. The fans love him. This is easily the best relationship he's had with a franchise ever. Oh, there he is.
wow,
Oh, there she is. What
she's
up,
been
dog?
up in my grill.
Her head keeps disappearing.
Are you on screen? Are you on the screen?
What the hell is going on?
Yeah, man, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm curious. I'm excited to watch him this year, though. Obviously, he's or rookie of the year.
Yeah, rookie of the year, and I need him to be NBA Cup MVP.
I wonder who's playing in the cup this year.
Us. We have to make that push. We got to make that push. I mean, that'd be an easy way to just get Cooper Flag started on. learning how to play meaningful basketball.
That'd be kind of a fire. Yeah, that'd be fire if you got there.
I wish the NBA structured it to where the conferences didn't matter in the cup. Like I wouldn't be mad at all if the final ended up being an East team versus an East team or a West team versus a West team.
Can that happen? Is it solely based on?
No, it's still East versus West.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yo,
Which is
let me run my dog out real quick. She's being
she's
needy.
tweaking. Oh, dude.
All right, excuse me. Sorry, I had to let my dog out. She
Oh, no
was
worries.
begging, begging and begging.
No worries.
She only
Um,
went out 2 hours ago. I don't know what her fucking deal is, but she's got something to say.
but yeah,
So
man, what do you
overall, how do you think teams did in this draft? Dude, I think a lot. We're about to see like a really strong draft class.
I'm actually gonna pull it up right now. Yeah, Flag, great pick. Harper, great pick. I don't see why. Celtics, the fucking Spurs are just stacking up guards.
Yo,
Always, it's not a bad recipe when you have,
well, how old is De'Aaron Fox right now? It's like 27.
yeah, he's got a lot of time left.
He does, but at the same time, by the time Wemby's 26, 27, this dude's going to be in his mid to late
30s.
30s.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
early like 33, 34 territory. I think it makes sense to get these young guards and see what happens for a year or two, but like I don't know if Fox is their point guard of the future with moves like this.
No, probably not. Derek Harper could be better than Fox.
A lot of potential with that kid.
I said Derek. That's his dad's name. What's this guy's name? Dylan.
Dylan Harper.
Dylan Harper. This guy's a beast. So
Yeah, he is.
I think they got a nice little team there for
Yeah.
now and for later.
Yo, they're
I'd
going
give
to be competitive for a few years now.
I'd give that an A. I think Edgecombe was a good pick
Dude,
for
that kid is hungry. And I'm not saying anything original here, but like all these other kids lately, they've all come from money. They come from, parents that have put them in all the right spots to succeed. Edgecombe has literally come out and said, like, dude, I was living off a generator for almost a decade. Like,
my
he's
fucking
hungry.
NIL,
He's hungry. They don't make kids like that too often anymore, especially ones that go high in the draft.
right? Baylor too. They always produce good basketball players. He's gonna be solid.
I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying anything original here, but at the same time, like, it's got to be acknowledged when you talk about it. Like, this
Six
kid is
four.
hungry.
Yeah, 6'4", 193.
And Paul George is in the twilight of his career. JoJo is in, old. It's going to be the him and Maxie show, and
Him and
Maxie's
Maxey.
already like 25.
Yeah, one of the best point guards in the East. Yeah, they're gonna be. I don't know if they'll be like much better than they were last year. Because what if Embiid still just spends the whole year being hurt, and then
Right.
they're still just gonna be a circus.
Yeah, yeah, and that's just Philly in a nutshell, a
Yeah.
circus.
He'll be good. Con Kneppel to the Hornets. I gotta be honest, man. I like Con. I don't see the fit.
How so?
Well, you got LaMelo.
You're
You got Brandon Miller.
you're
You got Miles Bridges. You got now they
you're
just traded for Sexton.
Yeah, yeah,
Are
facts.
they're just gonna use this guy as a spot up shooter?
That's kind of yeah. Now that you say that, it is shaping up to go that route.
What he's probably gonna get like 2, 3 shots a game.
I hope not, but you're
Dude,
not.
how would he not? Dude, LaMelo
Once
is
they
like
got like Trey Man in the cut, and Trey Man's basically a poor man's AI.
I think Con can get more work than Trey Man. Like I like Con. I just think it's a weird fit.
Yeah, I feel like they were. Well, actually, I could say they were trying to draft for best available, but that's not even the case.
Not yeah, I wouldn't take him over Ace.
I wouldn't take him over the uh, Duke center
James.
that went to Phoenix.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely.
I can't believe that guy slid to 10.
Well, thank God he didn't go to the Rockets.
Right,
Oh
right.
my
Like
God.
we initially thought at first. Yeah,
I
thank
didn't
God.
realize that he was part of the trade, so I thought the Rockets just destroyed the league.
Yep, that would have
But
been so
God,
fucked up if they got him. That would have been heinous.
call me crazy. I'd rather have him than Kevin Durant.
Yeah, man. I mean, his ceiling is damn near limitless, and he's a young guy. KD is 36. Like,
36, hasn't won a playoff series in 5 years.
Now, how old is Kevin Durant actually? I just threw out a number.
37? No, you might be right. Mid 30s.
Mid to pushing late 30s. Let's see.
I
36. He is
30.
36.
I mean, with his game, I can see him playing till 40.
Yeah, and it's not unheard of these days, but I don't know if I want a 40-year-old on my squad either.
No, and how much money is he making?
Too much.
Too much. And so the Rockets, let me get this straight here, guys. You're running out Kevin Durant, you're running out Fred VanVleet, you're running out Jabari Smith is going to start or now.
I feel like it's up in the air.
Too much up in the air. I mean, you got
Yes,
your
Steven
young
Adams,
guys are not good enough, and your vets are too injury prone.
old injury prone fellas.
Fred missed a lot of games last year.
Yeah, he did.
So, and I don't anticipate that number getting any better. So, I don't know. The KD pick, not very good. Not,
Yeah, I see why they made it. They need that extra scoring push, and he
yeah,
brings that. He
it
brings
is
that.
Kevin Durant. It is Kevin Durant. He's gonna be good.
Right. He'll be good, but just does that put you over the OKC hump? Does that
No,
do that?
no, they're not even gonna beat. They wouldn't even beat the Nuggets.
Eh, Yeah, right?
They
Like
wouldn't even beat the Nuggets. Oh my Lord, I would love to see that. I would love to see the Rockets and the Nuggets in a series. Please, please, Kevin Durant, be fully healthy, and let's see how you do against Jokic in
it's
a
gonna be a
playoff
nightmare,
series.
man. Nobody can contain Jokic.
Who? Oh, they do have Steven Adams. I wish they
Yep.
didn't have Steven. They still have a good team, low key. Like
It's a
the
good
piece,
team, but
the
is it
pieces
is
that
it
they.
is past the Western semis?
No, I don't know about next year, but it's gonna get to a point where it's gonna be us versus OKC, and then in the West, and then you know Timberwolves will probably be in the mix, and the Nuggets. I think it'll be between us four for I don't know. As long as we have Cooper, Kyrie, and AD, we're definitely top two in the West, and then we'll see what happens after Katie and Kyrie leave.
We'll
But
see, man. The only team that's comprised of like young fellas that can go the distance, and as long as they can avoid the apron, is OKC. Everybody else has
yeah,
35-year-olds on the squad. Like y'all have all these teams you just listed, aside from maybe the Rockets and OKC, have a limited window.
yeah.
They're gonna have to make some big moves. Like Timberwolves, Ant's awesome. He's young, but like look at the rest of the squad other than like Jaden McDaniels, like
Mhm. Do you see
old fellas.
they just extended Julius, they're giving him 100 mil.
Julius Julius, $100
100
million.
mil. Yeah.
Good night. I don't know about that.
He was their best player in the playoffs.
Yeah, you look good.
Till he wasn't.
You look good, but still, 100 mil from Julius Julius.
Uh, it's a big man's league.
Mm, all right. Hey, you know what? That's their money. They can spend it how they want.
Right? He's a power forward slash
He's a
center.
black hole, man. He's a black hole. As soon as he touches the ball, it's going up.
Yeah, every time. But I mean, his shot, yeah, 100 mil. He's declined. Oh, he declined a 31 mil player option. That's very
It
team
is
friendly.
amazing. They used to have all
Doesn't say they haven't released how. Oh, 3 years, 3 years, 100 mil.
I'm just curious what Randall averaged in assists this year.
Probably say north of four.
4.7, 100 mil for a guy who shoots almost everything and averages 4.7 assists. And I get it, he's a power forward. That's not his role, but like that's also your second option.
Second option for the next 3 years. That means you need AD. You need a. Well, you know what's crazy? They've been shopping Rudy.
Doesn't surprise me. And what's that going to do for them? Who's even their backup?
Nas Reed. They just extended him as well.
Yeah, they did, bro.
Yeah.
125 million for
Yeah.
Nas Reed.
Wow. I mean, the league is shifting towards, big man ball. And at
Yeah,
this point, you kind of got to hold on to what you have because they wouldn't be able to replace Nas Reed or Julius Randle in like free agency. And no one's going to give them players equal to that
Yeah, facts.
at those positions.
I think if Ant plays better, they can be semi scary.
I think they'll always be in the mix for Western Conference Finals and Western Conference semis.
This second apron is gonna fuck up OKC when it finally hits, though.
Is it? What's up with them? I thought everyone was kind of on good deals.
Nah, man, Chet's about to finish up his rookie. J Dub's about to finish
Ooh,
his rookie, and those guys, like, they're both gonna be max players.
you think they have to max them both?
How could they not? Unless one of them is willing to take a pay cut.
How's that possible? I mean, I guess it's possible, but then, damn, I guess
SGA is a max guy. They got a lot of vets on the squad that aren't making vet minimums. Like
well, hopefully they do get fucked.
that apron is gonna fuck them up, man. Their bench is gonna be brutal. They
Good.
probably do end up maxing J Dub and Chet. They probably keep him on the squad, but
Oh,
then
what is a max nowadays?
$1 billion. I don't even.
I
I couldn't even tell you, man. But it's a lot of money.
I wonder if they're gonna be. I wonder if it'll be 200.
Yeah, well, yeah. I think good dudes are making 250 right now.
4 years, 250.
Yeah, man.
Holy
I
fuck.
think Jalen Brown is at like 278. Let me look.
Yeah, but I think y'all super maxed him because he had been with the team 7 years.
Let me
You
look.
have to be on a team for at least 7 years to make that Jalen Brown money. Harden Harden renews with the Clippers. Wow. Damn, the NBA has just been going crazy.
Crazy money lately.
2 years, 81 for James Harden.
Damn.
Get your money, sir. That's crazy. Why would y'all do that? What has he done for you?
He's James Harden.
What has James Harden done for you, Clippers?
He gets butts in seats. That's it. He brings money in, but he
I
doesn't win
guess
shit.
I don't know any Clippers fans,
I think we live too far away.
but I still see like fans of other teams around. I'll
You
see a Jazz
do.
hat.
That's
I'll see,
true. You rarely see a dude repping Clippers gear.
I never see Clippers fans. I don't know a Clippers fan.
Yeah, that's actually super facts. I don't either.
What
I
are y'all
know.
doing? What is
I
James
yeah. I know Grizzlies fans. I know. Yeah. I know. Yeah. Jeez. Also, what are the Grizzlies going to be doing? They did move up and get that. Uh. What's his name?
Oh, the Chinese guy?
No, that's the Blazers.
Oh yeah, Blazers.
I don't know. They got this kid that's like super well spoken
I
and
have
like
it
very mature beyond his years.
I have it pulled up right here. What did they get him? Did they trade him?
No, they traded up to get him.
Oh shit, which pick was it? Traded to Utah,
I
traded
want
to
to say like
traded to Memphis.
11th.
Cedric Coward.
Yes. Yeah, man. He's
Oh,
like he's his interviews and like he's way beyond his years. He's a young guy, but he
really?
speaks like he's like a vet in the league.
Wow, I really haven't checked him out.
He's got some good tape and he's very mature for his age.
Oh, he did have a shoulder injury. 7'2" wingspan.
He's like 6'7".
Holy shit. He's only
He
21.
Grizzlies definitely did something picking him up.
I thought I thought the Jazz were, that was a great pick to go get Ace.
I'm excited to watch him and Collier together.
Oh yeah, he better sack the fuck up. Like he's in a good situation.
I think he will, man. I think he was being just like a petty kid, and then he got drafted, and now like he's just got to go ball out. He doesn't have another option.
Yeah, I think the media might be overblowing it a bit.
Could be too,
Yeah,
definitely.
because I mean, how he's definitely grateful to be in the NBA. He's got to be, right?
You would think. Who's that kid who went to
Hey,
Toronto? He literally said "fuck" when he got
yeah,
drafted.
he looked frustrated. Well, I think
The
because
same at his age and his position, like they already have Brandon Ingram, Scotty Barnes, like they have some wings already. So it's a weird fit for him.
I don't even know. I honestly don't even know Colin Murray Boyles.
I don't really know the name much either until we got close to the draft, and I don't know if that makes me casual or not, but
I mean, South Carolina didn't make the tournament, or maybe they did, but
yeah, but neither did Rutgers, so you can only, that can only mean so much.
yeah. But I mean, Dylan Harper's so hyped up compared to Murray Boyles.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
But that's crazy, dude. Rutgers never made the tourney. I don't know what to make of that.
it's hard, dude. The NCAA tournament is very hard. It's
With two
cutthroat.
top picks on your team?
Yeah, I mean they're in the ACC, right? Isn't Rutgers in the ACC? That's like pretty much every good basketball school is in the ACC.
Yeah, true. But
That's
still,
being the
man,
gauntlet.
two top 10 picks on your squad, you don't make the tourney. I just can't wrap my head around that.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I think obviously Harper's going to the Spurs. He'll probably be fine.
Yeah, I think so.
And then I mean Ace is a bucket. Ace is a bucket, so
He is. He's a buck.
I honestly think they'll both be good.
Yeah,
Rutgers is just kind of
I'm
a shit school. They're not a good basketball team usually anyway.
true.
So
That's true. It'll be interesting to see how this all plays out. Yeah, overall, I've enjoyed what transpired over this, though.
oh yeah, this has been an insanely entertaining draft. You got Hanson Yang going to Portland. That's going to be interesting.
The wild card, he's supposed to be the 42nd pick, went 16.
I mean, when you tell me Chinese Jokic, that,
That's what the tape says.
right? I'm looking at it and I'm impressed. I mean, he has good performances against France and other international teams because I think China competed in the Olympics not too long ago.
Yeah.
So I'm honestly surprised. I bet his performances in the Olympics definitely put a bunch of scouts on notice, but I'm surprised. I mean, I'll never tune in to watch fucking China play basketball.
Yeah.
But I'm I'm surprised that even then I didn't see a couple highlights pop up on Sports Center or something. You got this gigantic Chinese guy dropping dimes and fucking
The most
talking.
coverage I've seen him get is talking about how he likes to play PS5.
Yeah, right. And you
Like
put
I've
him
heard the most coverage I'm seeing are dudes on TikTok dropping edits, and then on TV they just have his interview.
right. And Donovan Clingan sucks. I'm just gonna say it. He sucks. He is not better than Hansen Yang. I don't give a fuck. Hansen Yang is taking that guy's job.
I'm afraid you might be correct. We'll see. He was injured, and what?
Injured, and he couldn't score like from
Yeah,
fantasy. Remember, all his fantasy points came from rebounds. He would have insane rebound games, but
rebounds and blocks. He'd get some blocks.
he'd end up having like 6 points and no assists.
I know, man. But yeah.
He's got no
It
bag.
he has no personal bag. He needs someone to like set him up. He needs a real point guard around him.
No, Hansen Yang is probably just gonna instantly take his job.
Dude, what if Hanson Yang actually becomes like a new Sengun or a new Sabonis?
I mean, so I saw that report that as soon as he got drafted, a scout from the Nuggets texted like some ESPN reporter, and he literally said Chinese Jokic. And that's from a dude in the Nuggets org. If that's his ceiling, like Jokic, that's even beyond, Sengun and Sabonis. That's like that guy could be we're talking a three-time MVP.
Dude, when was the last time we had a legitimate Chinese or Asian star other than Jeremy Lin?
Yao Ming, but I mean Yao Ming was never like no one thought that guy wasn't winning MVPs.
Unfortunately, well, I think he was just too injury prone.
Yeah.
He got
This
hurt all the time.
this guy could put up numbers. But I mean, Portland still have a bad coach, and you just traded away your best player. It's gonna be Yang, Drew Holiday, Shaden Sharp,
And Donovan Clingan.
Donovan Clingan, and Jeremy Grant. That's an ugly ass team, dude.
Oh, that's gonna be brutal hoops to watch. Imagine going like with your family to watch that,
Yeah.
spending
I mean, that's
money.
probably the only sports team in Portland, I think, besides like some weird niche fucking Quidditch team or something.
They've got the Mariners.
No, they're in Seattle.
Oh yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
yeah, they don't have a baseball team.
They got the Sea Dogs.
But what is that?
It's like triple A or double A baseball.
Oh, really nice. Nice. I bet people go to those games. Minor baseball is fun.
They do have the Sea Dogs, so they've got that.
Go see dogs.
Go Sea Dogs. But
Yeah.
like for top tier professional, yeah, I think it is just them.
What a pathetic franchise. It's incredible how Chauncey Billups has been their coach for so long.
Yeah, I didn't even realize he still was the coach.
What does he
That's
know? What does he know about their owner?
right. What dirt does he have on? Well, what dirt does Nico have on the Mavericks owner to still have a job?
You know, we'll never know. I bet money if we didn't get Cooper Flag, he would have been fired.
Hmm.
Us getting Cooper Flag was 100% the only thing that kept his job.
Like, let's pretend y'all got the second pick and you
He's
picked up.
fired. He'd be fired.
Yeah, man. If y'all got Dylan Harper, he'd still be gone.
Yeah, just cause getting Dylan Harper wouldn't repair, like the fans wouldn't be happy with that.
Hmm.
So it would still be a total mess between the team and the fan base.
It probably still is for a lot of folks.
Yeah, but I feel like for
You're
most,
more open-minded than most of the fans, I feel like.
nah, I feel like for people who have been fans of the team like before Luca,
Yeah.
no, I feel like most of them have really gotten over it. Like most people I talk to that are Mavs fans, everyone's just pumped for Flag.
Yeah, I feel that.
Like because
As they should be. As
you
they
gotta
should
move
be.
on. You gotta move on, dude. Trades happen, shit happens, people leave teams. It's part of fucking sports.
It was just the route that it happened without shopping him or anything. I wouldn't
Yeah.
blame a fan for still being upset.
No, yeah. I mean, if you just want to slurp, slurp, slurp on Luca's knob, like even while he's on another team, then just stick with it. Stick with it, man. Go support the Lakers, okay? Go
Yeah.
ahead. If you think, that's the route, go ahead. You got no center.
Yeah.
You got no center. LeBron just fucking activated his player option. He's getting a raise.
53 million dinero.
That's a $6 million raise. That's literally a player. Okay. You have Bronny James on the
There.
actual payroll, sitting on an actual bench. What are y'all doing?
Dude, it's actually crazy there.
Got
And
no center.
I
There's no,
saw I don't know how accurate this is if it was fake or not. I can tell you it wasn't Centel or like some bullshit page, but like LeBron said, like if y'all don't make winning moves, I'm requesting a trade.
I think he's forcing his way out. Because I mean, so say that is true, but why would you activate your player option? You're basically forcing them to trade you because you're making it
Because no
harder for them to
no
make.
team is going to pay LeBron $53 million right now.
I think the
So
Cav- I think the Cavs would.
do they have $53 million to
They could
pay?
make it work. I mean, dude, I bet the NBA would make it happen.
But like so with this trade that he requested, like or is probably going to request, no team is going to pay him that money, but now they have to, and they have to
Yeah.
trade. Whereas like if the Cavs wanted him beforehand, they would have had to make moves to make it happen to
Right.
pay him.
You have to make the salaries work. But the Cavs have a lot of people on payroll. Like they could, Jarrett Allen would 100% be part of that trade
I
because
wouldn't
they,
be surprised if Darius Garland and Jared Allen and like two first round picks get moved for LeBron.
I wouldn't either. I mean, they would have to make it work, whatever's possible. But I mean, don't tell me the Cavs do not want Braun on that goodbye tour.
Right. It would
That
only
would
make
be
sense
the
too.
greatest thing to ever happen to Cleveland.
Dude, LeBron on the victory lap tour.
With it, the hometown. Like,
It would
come
make
on.
sense.
That's what we need. You're just a pure hater if you can't even respect the goodbye tour on the Cavaliers. That's where it all started, man.
That's where it started. That's where it happened. That's where
Let the kid from Akron go home.
dude. I'm all for it, man. Get him off LA.
Get him off LA. They're going nowhere right now. They got Luca. Hopefully they get his fat ass in shape. Probably not.
Dude,
And
Luka seems ready for war this season
they
after
do
how
this
y'all did him.
They do this every year, dude. They do this every year. You can search Luca in shape and then type a year like 2021, 2019. You'll find articles every year of this guy being like, Luca's in insane shape. Luca's getting ready. Bro still comes into camp. He'll find a week or two in summer break to go to Turks and Caicos, and he'll still come into camp fat. He just
Dude, I
will.
think, but this is a disrespect he's never felt before. No team
I
has ever
believe it.
treated him. No team in
I
his
believe it.
career has treated him this way.
I believe it. I want to. Cooper Flag's gonna fuck you up, dude. Cooper Flag is gonna fuck Luca up, and I'm sorry. You know, it should have never gone down this way, but then Luca should have fucking stayed in shape.
Yeah.
He should have been staying in shape, man. He had played like 9 games for us before the trade or something crazy like that. Like I
Yeah,
was already used to him off the team anyway before the trade because the team already played so much without him.
yeah.
And he was due for the biggest payday ever. You know,
It's,
you can't pay that guy the most money ever.
I feel you, but man, Luca Magic. We talked about it before. Right? We don't got to keep harping on it, but man, I just to this day I cannot wrap my head around it fully.
You know, I just don't even care anymore.
I know
You know, we got Cooper Flag. This is our fucking guy. You
you went
know,
and got your guy, and I respect it heavily.
I still love Luca. You know, I got
Yeah,
his portrait on my desk, fake
there he
signature
is.
from Amazon, but it's in the past. You got no trophies, son. You won zero trophies. You played like shit in the finals. I'm sorry, you're gone, son. We need other things. We need more athletic, taller dudes.
And
You
you
don't
got
fit,
him.
and we got him. You don't fit the profile anymore. I don't want to see man tits. I want to see a
It's
fucking
wiggling
gladiator,
down the
son.
court.
Huh? Hobbling down the court, doing a fucking step back three, praying that it goes in, or praying that somebody gets the rebound. That's all Luca does. He just does fucking step back threes, or he finds a way to get to the corner for three, or a fucking he doesn't cut in and get buckets anymore. Maybe he will. I mean, I expect him to still be good.
I think he's about to have a monster year with LA.
I think so too, but I have no faith in the Lakers to do anything right.
No, no. I mean, maybe they get Capella. I've heard whispers they're going for Capella on like a 5 year or on like a 2 year, $5 million deal.
Well, that'd be good money.
Hmm.
2 years, 5 mil for Capella.
Right. Maybe 1 year, 5 mil. Either way.
They need something. I mean, they didn't draft a center, and then they picked up a undrafted guy, but still not a center.
Dude,
Uh,
did you see the top scorer from the NCAA this year didn't get drafted at all?
I know that the Lakers picked him up.
Oh, they just picked him up. That's who you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Dude, the
They scooped
top
him undrafted.
scorer.
I know. I don't know what's up with that.
He's 24. That's what's up with that.
Oh yeah, he's a 5 year guy. He played college for 5 years, right?
And he got better every single season.
Buddy Hield situation.
Dude, it was actually wild. Like from his rookie year or college season to his last year, he increased his points per game by like 2 or 4 every season.
Wow.
Everything about his game got better, and still everybody passed him every year.
So he's definitely NBA ready. 24, you're ready.
You're ready, man. I think it's crazy that teams are passing up on dudes just because they're 23, 24. Like, that's still 6 to 10 years of runway to have a dude.
Easily.
That's incredible.
Easily. Well, so I mean, he got scooped by the Lakers.
Nice. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
I'm glad he went somewhere.
The Mavs scooped Ryan Nembhard after the draft.
Oh, what's his name's brother?
Yeah, went to Gonzaga.
Nice. Okay.
Decent player, good guard. I mean, he's pretty short, but
Still
still,
nice. I'm curious to see how because he'll get some run, especially with Kai out and stuff.
right? But then, so like on the Lakers, dude, got no center. You got Luca, Braun with a raise. You got Bronny, useless, absolutely useless guy being there. Gabe Vincent, Rui Hachimura, Austin Reeves just declined an extension. They're in hell.
Dude,
If
imagine
that was the
getting
Mavs situation, people would be saying we should be totally bankrupted. Like
yeah.
we're actually sitting pretty compared to where they're at.
Their only saving grace is that they went and scooped up Luca this past season. That's
Oh
the
yeah.
only reason people are not giving them a harder time.
You know what this might be? Like you say, he's gonna have a monster year. This might be like, one of those Allen Iverson type of situations where got a great player tearing it up on a bad team.
Yeah. I
God,
I wouldn't be surprised if that's how it goes down. He just has like an incredible year, but then you got yeah, Rui Hachimura is your third best player.
oh, don't say that.
But that's what it's looking
That's
like.
ugly. Oh my God, don't say
That's what
that.
it's looking like, dude. It's either going to be Rui
Terrible.
or if they pick up Clint Capella is their third best player. Although that Luca to Clint connection would be kind of dirty
Yeah, it
because they'll
would.
just lob him all day.
But then Reeves declined the contract, so you kind of
Yeah.
have to trade him now.
But where's he going, man? Who wants Reeves like that?
Someone. I mean, dude, the The Hornets got Con Knipple.
Yeah,
There's a market for Con Knipple. There's a market for Austin Reeves.
that's fair.
Tyler, what's his name? Dude on Emmanuel Quickly's making $100 million.
Oh, in Toronto, that's
Yeah,
crazy. He
I'd say
can't even
Austin
string
Reeves.
together 15 games, dude. He gets hurt every 5 games.
Yeah, I'd say Austin Reeves is definitely better than Quickly.
Yeah,
So I feel like he could find somebody. Somebody
I
would
feel.
definitely want him, dude. Somebody would maybe like the Pistons.
But would he want to go to these teams that want him as too?
Yeah, I
Like,
mean, if he declined, I mean, the Lakers lowballed the fuck out of him. They didn't even
yeah,
offer $100 million.
yeah, that's true.
That is crazy.
Well, that's because they knew they had to pay Luca. They got to pay LeBron this extra $53 million.
Oh my God. Okay, wait a sec. So say LeBron declines the player option and say they could just throw the 6 mil that they save into the Austin Reeves offer. That probably adds what they offered him 4 years. That's like at least another 1.5 mil per year, right?
I couldn't even tell you, but it's not enough.
They could have sweetened the deal.
I wonder if someone like the Spurs goes for Austin Reeves. I think they have the money to right now.
Definitely. Or what if they do an insane trade where they package LeBron and AR for something just we've never seen before?
Like Jokic.
Oh my God. I don't know. That would be crazy. I don't know if it would be that. I don't know, man. I
Damn,
mean,
imagine LeBron and AR for Jokic. And then you got Luca and Jokic on the same squad.
finally,
That would be the first time ever that I think two white boys have been the face of a franchise in the NBA since like 1960.
best duo in the league easily.
Dude, that would be filthy if those two played together. And I would be so upset if it happened in LA.
Nah, they can't. No way. I feel like if they ever team up, it will be on some random team we've never heard of. Like some team that gets a new owner and then just goes fucking crazy.
Yeah, what if it's once they actually launch it in back in Seattle? What if they both go to Seattle?
Damn. Right? It's gonna happen. It has to happen. They have to play together eventually.
I'm really hoping Seattle gets their team back though. There's been whispers of us getting a new team in the league soon.
Yeah, that'd be dope. I mean, the Sonics are way cooler than the Thunder.
Yeah.
Way cool.
Honestly, yeah, I mean like if you move like Memphis over to the east and then maybe another team and then add a team in Vegas and a team in Seattle, we're cooking.
And the NBA is taking over. How many teams will that be? 34,
Thir
33,
32.
32? Equal to the NFL?
Honestly, yeah, Vegas needs a team. Vegas
Vegas
needs a
does need
team
a
too.
team. When I went to Vegas not too long ago, when I talked to the locals about them receiving these sports teams, none of them were happy about it. One of like I had this Uber driver was like, "This fucking sucks." Like the new Raiders stadium causes traffic on the strip whenever there's games, and
Yeah.
they tore down some really historic casino to build the new baseball stadium. And
Mm.
so the new baseball stadium is going to be right on the strip.
Damn. Who's the team they got?
I think the A's are moving there.
Damn. Oh, the Athletics are moving to Vegas?
Yeah.
Whoa. I
So
didn't know that.
they're about to be packed the fuck out. So traffic on the strip is about to be awful.
It was already bad. That's oh,
Yeah. It's about to be just gridlock, which is insane to think about. But I
they
mean,
do have a
they
they
have
have a
two.
WNBA team.
Yeah.
They
I mean, okay.
do have a WNBA team,
That's
but
true. I bet they play in some community center. They can make it work. There's a YMCA somewhere for them.
yeah, they don't have Caitlin Clark, so they don't have the same pull that Indiana does.
No.
Dude,
I
imagine
don't
if a
know.
Vegas team got CC though. Good night.
Yeah. I mean, they have the T-Mobile Arena. They do have basketball events there. I think they host one of the
They do summer
March
league.
Madness games. Right. So they could do it, but I don't know if the people of Vegas would embrace it because they barely embrace the teams that are already there.
Yeah, that's true. But I don't know. Something about basketball is more exciting than some of these other
Sure.
sports.
Yeah, you can pop in, catch
It's
game,
just
pop back out.
it's more accessible almost. Like I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I bet Raiders tickets are ridiculous. I haven't
Yeah.
checked.
They got Brock
Yeah.
Bowers. Like it's maybe once the A's get there, that'll be. But nobody gives a fuck about baseball anymore.
No, especially the A's.
Right? The A's have been ass for since Nom.
They've got a couple good players.
Who?
Um, oh,
Jacob DeGrom or something?
Rotterdam or something.
Couldn't even
I think
tell
I
you,
just
man.
butchered that guy's name. They have another guy that's like a pretty good bat.
I do think they have a nice young pitcher.
God, why am I blanking on these guys? Solderdom, Tyler's. Oh, fuck.
It's all right. It's no whoever's
You know
listening to
what?
this does not give a fuck about the Oakland A's.
Yeah, before my pride here, I'm gonna get this guy's name right.
That's fair.
I'm pretty sure it's Solderdom, but that I don't even think that's a word. What language would that be?
Sounds German.
It would be. Oh yeah, Soderstrom,
Soderstrom. Okay.
decent player, and Lawrence Butler, decent
Lawrence
player.
Butler. He's a beast. I think I have his auto on a card actually tucked away somewhere.
Yeah, those are decent. But also, I don't know shit about baseball,
Yeah.
so
I know P. Crow Armstrong is exciting to watch. I know that dude on the Royals is exciting to watch.
yeah, Bobby Witt.
Bobby Witt, but
Everyone
that's
knows
about
Bobby
all I
Witt.
know. And y'all have a nice young guy, Langford.
Yeah,
Wyatt Langford. He's a beast.
Langford could be nice. I think gotta bring back the Sonics. I think it's criminal that they haven't brought the Sonics back yet.
Yeah, at this point. Do you think they will actually though?
One day, I mean, you got to. They had a solid fan base, right?
They did. People still support them.
They had Kevin Durant.
Yeah, man, they drafted KD.
Yeah, like things were looking good. Yeah, it's so sus that they moved him to OKC.
I don't know what happened there. I couldn't even tell you.
So that would put it at 31 teams. So you would have to, so we'd need two teams.
I can't imagine a league that has an odd number of teams. That doesn't make sense.
Oh, dude, they should definitely just put it in another obscure town like Kansas City.
Dude, well, yeah, a Kansas City NBA team would be kind of tough.
Kansas City or St. Louis.
Dude, St. Louis needs a team. They're
St. Louis,
danger. It's a dangerous town, and NBA loves
right.
putting teams in dangerous towns.
You know, and
Maybe
that
Baltimore.
I
Baltimore needs a
instructions
squad.
Baltimore, right?
It's a big city, and I don't think Maryland has a squad.
No, I mean you got definitely some solid blacktops around.
Yeah, man. So that's a interesting prospect. I don't know. They need to put two new teams in. You can't just do one.
That's tough. I don't know if Adam Silver has the nuts to do it.
He should, man. And yeah, he should. He needs to sack up and put in two new teams.
Just get it done, Adam.
Get it done, Adam. I know you're listening.
Yeah, dude. Fucking you see the Club World Cup is going on.
No, where's that happening?
It's happening here in good old USA.
But like what state, what city?
It's all around. So there's like games in Charlotte and New York and LA and
You know, I think we actually had hosted some games here in Atlanta not that long ago.
I think you did. Yeah, I think you definitely did.
Like a week or two ago, actually.
Yeah, this weather has been killing them, dude. Especially the European teams,
Hmm.
they can't hang. They can't hang. Like this one game had a 2 hour weather delay yesterday.
What, for heat or rain?
Rain.
Damn. Yeah, I mean, I've been seeing a lot of people complain online about like the heat wave that's happening in Europe just because they have no AC and stuff. But, you know, then they come and try to play here and it's 102 degrees and that's just like a whole different beast.
Whole different beast. You know, the teams, so there's like teams from Europe and there's also teams from South America.
Mm.
Those guys aren't bitching.
No, no, I mean they're used to it and they're used to no AC.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Those guys aren't bitching at all. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if one of those teams won this whole shebang.
Just due to straight endurance and what they're used to.
Yeah, dude, pure fucking instinct. You know, they're on the land. This land is still like relatively close to theirs. I mean, yeah, I bet it's still tribal. Where are these European people from? They don't fucking care about. England or France.
Yeah.
You got get teams from Mexico that have players that probably aren't even allowed to leave the country.
Dude, imagine trying to play in Mexico. That shit's got to be so hot.
Oh my Lord, I bet. And I bet they have a ton of outdoor stadiums
Yeah. Just regularly 100 degrees watching.
all day long. Probably in the winter time.
Dude, in the winter, I bet it's still 80 degrees down there.
Yeah, does it get cold in Mexico?
I have no idea. I've never been.
You never
I'm
been never been to like Cozumel?
no, never.
Oh, dude, you gotta make a trip. Gotta make a trip. That shit is well, I guess you're in Georgia. It's probably still pretty close to Georgia, but in Texas, that shit's like an hour and a half flight.
Let's see. It gets to like 77 to 86 in the wintertime in like
Oh,
Cancun,
that's
Playa del
lovely.
Carmen, and the Yucatan Peninsula. Yeah, it looks like the lowest it gets anywhere in the wintertime is like 75 degrees.
Oh,
72.
that must be nice.
Must be nice. Sounds like Texas. But even Texas freezes over.
Yeah, it gets cold as shit. It's cold as shit in Texas. But at least it only lasts about a week.
Yeah.
When I was in New York for the winter, like,
Oh.
dude, the winter, you remember the big freeze?
Hmm.
The winter here was like that the whole time. From
Yeah.
like December till mid-March, fucking
Dude,
snowing and freezing all the time. Like,
I don't miss Christmas time or any of that up north at all. This shit was brutal.
it's awful. I don't want to I don't want to live here when winter comes back.
Mm-mm.
Now that I know that that's what it's like,
Yeah.
there's no way I want to be here for that. That's insane.
Especially coming from Texas, like you had no way to know what you were in for.
No, no, and there's no way to prepare for it either. Even if you told me like, hey man, winters here are brutal. Like, okay, like I've had some cold days. It froze in Texas and people died. You know,
Right. Well, they kill
I've been
themselves.
there. I've been there, but then I put on a coat, I put on some fucking hot chilies and a couple couple gloves, and I have to go out there. My dog at 8 in the morning. It's fucking still unbearable.
With no with the sun hitting like the sides of the building, so it's like you're in the shade and stuff. Oh
No
God.
sun at all, yeah. No sun at all. And then there's a goddamn wind tunnel. There's this one street that I have to walk down that opens up to a park, and the wind makes you want to just, I don't know,
You feel it in your
evaporate.
core, man. You feel like your internal body temper drop.
Yeah, it feels like you feel the air just going through you.
Yeah, it's brutal. I do not miss northern winters one bit.
Yeah, shit fucking sucks. The only good
It,
thing about it was like crowds at places were not too bad.
that's true. And you there is like a come like December, there is like a vibe that you don't get when you're in the South of like it's Christmas time.
Oh yeah, big time.
You know, like that there is something to be said for that. But still, it's not worth it.
Dallas gets pretty Christmassy though, I will say.
Everywhere does, but like there's just something different about like New York or something like that come Christmas time.
Yeah, it's a little shittier. It's a little shittier, it's a little there's a little bit of snow to cover up that human fecal matter on the outside your doorstep.
Sounds like France.
That's not Santa going through your garbage. That's a person. That's a person, but it's Christmas time, so we'll forgive. We'll forget it. We'll walk past her. I got someone in my building actually that literally goes through our garbage, dude.
Hell yeah.
She's this old lady.
What's she
Old,
looking for? Just treasures?
I have no idea. She's so old that like she gets caught so much because she's too slow to like she's too slow to hide it. So when she gets caught, she just will be like, "Oh, here I go again." I'm like, you just have to ignore her. She's like, yeah. Nice weather, isn't it? And she's like, yeah, yeah. You look at her like, do you need help with the other day she dropped her little suitcase down the stairs because she was like kind of trapped between the door and I had to hold it open for her, but she wanted me to keep walking so that she could go back to the garbage, but she was like stuck. So I was like, "Do you need me to get that for you?" And she's like, "Oh, no, no, but you could just open it and keep walk past me." I was like, "But you're kind of stuck." She's like, no, it's okay, you know. Gotta do what you gotta do in the city. And
How is she there? Don't y'all live in like a pretty nice area? How is she affording
I
to
think
live in this place?
she must own it from I think she inherited it. Because me and Laura looked up. She's got these awful fake green plant things draped from her balcony. It
Hmm.
looks like a shower curtain. And
Mm.
so me and Laura looked on Google Maps throughout the years, and those things have been there since like 2013.
Oh wow.
Yeah, same things have not moved for like 20 years.
Yeah, she's just been there searching through
Yeah.
trash for 10 decades.
Pushing through trash, man.
Gotta do what you gotta do when you live in the city, man.
Gotta do what you gotta do. I remember my FedEx driver caught her doing it, and she told him the same thing. So the same thing because she's doing it so slow, and you have to walk past her, and it's loud. It's like she's rummaging through the garbage. You
Yeah,
hear
exactly. That's
cans moving, bottles dropping. It
not a quiet
smells.
activity.
It's not, yeah, not at all. She's like, gotta do what you gotta do.
Hey, I respect it, I guess. Gotta do what you gotta do. I've never lived in the big city like that, so I don't know what you gotta do, but I like to imagine it's not that.
You don't have to go through garbage. You don't have to go through garbage. I think that's a thing she does for fun.
It's more of a pastime than a.
You know, you're not gonna. I don't know what she finds in there because sometimes I'll have to put a bag full of dog shit in there. So, not sometimes, pretty much every day. Like, where does she? I have dogs here. That is
Yeah,
one of these days. She probably has just. She does. She's not even like clean about it. She doesn't start from the top. She will start at where the shit is in the bag and rip that shit open. I've seen her do it. I've seen her do it. She rips that shit open like a goddamn animal rips open its prey.
just straight Christmas Day.
Like a fucking pinata. Like a pinata full of fucking candy and shit, dude. That shit
Full
just
of turds.
splatter.
A pinata full of turds.
Yeah, yeah. At least once. At least once. And I wonder what she does. And there's this guy that takes care of our building, and like this fucking lady trashes our garbage cans like at least two, three times a week. This poor guy has to clean them up like all the time.
Yeah, I don't know what to say to that. I just hope she's doing well.
I don't think she is. I don't think she is. She's very mentally unwell. But what can you do? I don't know this lady. I don't even know her name. And like she's weird about whenever, yeah, no. She
She's
left
not trying to make friends.
she left a note on our door that was like, please stop putting food in your garbage. A note on like I went to go check my mail, and then as I returned to my door, I see this terrible handwriting, by the way. It looked like a fucking third grader wrote it, and it's literally please stop putting food in your garbage. THX. Thanks.
Talon Horton Senior.
I still, yeah. So, I mean, I threw that note in the garbage.
Yeah, I wonder if she found it. I assume she did.
Well, I mean, I didn't stop putting food in my garbage.
I hope you wouldn't. I would hope that the food would keep going in the garbage if it wasn't being consumed. You can't let a mad woman dictate your life.
Well, what's crazy is, you know, note about the food, but not about the shit. I know she's found that too. I know she has. So, you know, what's going on there? Is this lady having a good time rummaging through my dog's fucking shit? Is this lady enjoying it? Is she finding resources? Is this what she uses to heat her unit?
Maybe.
She turn it into coal?
That's a
Or is
thing, as far as I understand.
it's homesteading, isn't it? That's what homesteading is.
I think so. I think that's what we were doing on the open range in the
Yeah.
1800s is heating shit to keep us warm at night.
Yeah. Life in the Upper West Side.
Dude, I'm so happy I was born in this era and not as a settler.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't have lasted a week.
No way, dude. I would have been like, yeah, I would have been cooked as a settler.
I think the best time to be alive is probably like the 60s and the 80s.
80s would have been fun.
80s would have been so lit, dude. Cocaine?
Dude, everywhere. And no Fent. You
Uh,
didn't have to worry about the
no
Fent.
Fent. What is Fent? well, the word fentanyl probably didn't even exist.
Dude, no one even knew what that meant.
No fent, no COVID. If you got
No,
sick, you still partied, you know?
dude, no fent, no COVID. Come on, that's what a time to be alive.
Disco.
Disco must have gone incredibly
Disco.
hard, especially with no fent, no COVID. Disco went crazy.
Oh my Lord. People were still doing ecstasy all the time.
Well, I think they're still doing that. I don't think
Yeah.
that's
But
changed.
I bet back then it was awesome.
Yeah,
Shit was probably still cheap. I wonder what rent was like in the 80s. And McDonald's was probably so dank. Imagine
dude. Weed was starting to get stronger then. Like, come on.
Mhm. People were probably smoking cocaine with their weed.
That's called crack, which it was happening
Oh yeah, well yeah, you do the
all
crack.
over the place.
I'm talking, yeah. In my head, I'd ignore that side of the 80s. Crack, I think crack is a 90s thing. We'll just
That's
scoot
true.
that. We'll scoot that forward a bit, because the 90s you got, I don't know,
That's when the CIA started sprinkling it into communities.
all that crack, bro.
You
I
ever
mean,
seen Snowfall? That it covers the whole thing.
hmm
Covers every bit of it.
that movie with Wesley Snipes.
What movie? White Men Don't Jump?
No, New Jack City.
Oh, I haven't seen New Jack.
Oh, dude, that's a banger. That one, that one will teach you something about crack.
Damn, okay. I'm gonna have to check it out. Wesley Snipes out here smoking or slinging?
Slinging. It's like a black Scarface.
Damn, okay.
Yeah, shit's actually awesome. In fact, they should remake that one.
If they remake anything. Dude, they're trying to remake Akira. It got canceled.
Like a
Like,
cartoon or like a real movie.
like a live action version of Akira.
Might
It
be
would have
that
been.
might be for the best.
I think so. It was gonna be
Yeah.
a Taika Waititi original.
No, you don't
He's
know what
not the right guy to direct that.
you don't
I'm
need to do with
definitely
that.
glad it got I'm definitely glad that got canceled.
No, sir. Yeah. Just leave it alone.
Leave it
Please.
alone, dude. That
Leave it
shit
alone.
was meticulously handcrafted.
Stick to Minecraft movies and Mario movies. There's a ton of franchises to go. Let's get a Kirby movie.
Dude, a Taika Waititi Kirby movie might be nice.
Let's get a Kirby movie. Let's get I don't know. I'm so shocked they haven't even tried to make like a Pokemon movie.
Yeah, right? I think they did. There was the
Oh yeah,
Pikachu
there's
Detective movie
Detective
with Ryan
Pikachu.
Reynolds.
Right? Detective Pikachu was a banger.
I didn't see it. It was good. It was actually good.
Yeah, it's okay.
Dang. Dude, you watched some shit that I just wouldn't expect. Like you watched Megan and you're telling me that's a banger?
That is a banger, low key. I mean,
Damn.
you can't. It's not like one of the best movies ever, but it's entertaining.
Yeah, that's
You know,
fair.
if you hate a bully, you'll root for Megan.
And I just watched this movie at work the other day called Dog Pound. Are you familiar?
No,
It was three kids who go to like not prison, but like the kids version of prison. It was intense. It was
kids
intense.
version like
Whatever that's
juvenile.
called, like a juvie or like a
Huh?
juvenile hall.
It's just like racial division.
A little bit, but it's more so just like dealing like the kids would basically bully each other like you'd imagine in prison. Like there's a rape, there's like
Ooh,
it's intense. I don't know if we
white
gotta bleep
supremacists.
that
You got
word
to
or
get in
not.
with the white knights.
It was pretty gas actually. Some pretty satisfying moments, but the ending doesn't really feel you leaving resolved or anything. It's just like fuck, it's a cycle.
What it's called? Dog pound.
Dog pound.
Dog pound. Okay.
It was pretty intense. But you speaking of bullies, it's the bullies definitely get their just desserts at one point, and that shit's incredibly satisfying to watch.
Yeah, I think in Megan, it wouldn't be a rape thing.
Yeah.
When I say when I say bullies, that they don't do the rape, but they
Yeah.
do commit other things that make you want them to receive their just desserts as well.
I feel that. The rape is like it's like prison rape. It's not like guy
Mhm.
on girl or something. It's like a
That's
prison.
rough. That's
It's a
rough.
prison thing.
That's rough.
It's tough, man. It was
It
it's
happens in prison, like
even kids prison apparently.
yikes.
It's a tough watch, man, but damn, it was interesting. But the thing is, it's supposed to take place in like Wyoming, right? But all the actors are Canadian. So like you hear all these like Canadian accents slipping through the whole time. But it's like
Really?
It's a little it take I don't want to say it takes you out of it, but you definitely know this is a Canadian production.
I'll have to check it out. What's it on?
I watched it on Prime.
Prime? Okay. Dog Pound. That's easy to remember.
Yeah, it's like an hour and a half. It's a pretty quick watch.
Yeah, you got to watch Megan.
Yeah, I'm fixing to. So I can see Megan too. I still need to see Warfare. That's what I'm trying to watch soon.
Was also good.
It looks solid. They got
Yeah.
Will Poulter in there.
Oh yeah, he cooks. Everyone
He's in
cooks
the
in that
cut.
movie. I want to see Friendship as well.
Friendship looks gas. I haven't seen any movies, like any new movies recently.
No, me neither.
Like I think Dog Pound came out like 2012 or something. Like it's old.
Oh wow.
It's been around. But I've been seeing edits of it and shit on TikTok, so I decided to tap in.
Damn, I
But I
gotta
haven't
check
seen
it
anything
out.
new recently. Been watching Love Island UK as well. I think the US version is just full of like thoughts and retards, and the UK version, I don't know if it's the same thing, but their English accent makes them seem so much more educated and mature with the way they handle things. But it's probably not. But it's just the accent makes it seem that way.
Really? Yeah, I
Yeah.
wouldn't know honestly. I haven't seen a minute of that show.
I'm surprised Laura hasn't had you tap into Love Island ever.
No, there's this. We watched that one season of Love is Blind.
Yeah,
That was it.
I've never watched that. I've heard of it.
I mean, it's all right.
I've also have you ever watched Love on the Spectrum?
Oh yeah, big time. Big time.
That's a good time.
Big time. I love that guy with the curly hair with the TikToks.
I haven't watched a lot of it, so I'm not familiar, but I've cut clips and pieces, and it looks like a good time.
Yeah, that's a good watch. I mean, it's easy to power through that one, honestly.
Pretty digestible.
Oh yeah. I mean, Netflix was king of the documentaries.
Dude, apparently Squid Games 3 is out right now. Nobody's talking about it. No one gives a fuck.
Yeah, season two, that was not worth the wait, bro.
Mm,
You haven't even seen it, right?
no, I've never tapped into Squid Games
Okay,
ever.
season one is great, worth it.
Squid Game. Talk about the Squid Game.
Pretty games, dude. Season one is a great watch. Okay, you got a lot of shit going on, a lot of
Yeah.
Korean subterfuge, right? Lots of
hmm
stuff that I'm gonna spoil for you. But it's worth a watch. Season two, you don't have to watch that. You could just
Dude,
honestly watch.
somebody showed me a clip from season 2, and I was like, why should I give a fuck about this? This
Which
wasn't
one?
entertaining at all. They're in like a dressing room, and this guy yells at a kid for coming into the dressing room.
I don't even remember.
I don't know if she wasn't supposed to see that what it was. It was like all these dudes are in like costumes and they're smoking cigs and just like fucking around. And this little girl, her whole illusion of what they were is like shattered.
Oh, I remember that.
That was the scene I saw, and I was like, why
Yeah.
should I? What about this makes me want to watch this show? This was stupid.
Yeah, season two is not good. Honestly, there's this Korean show called like Tiny Hero or something, like Weak Hero, Small
Mhm.
Guy. I don't know. It's like something like that. It's a great show. I'd say it's better than Squid Game.
Koreans, dude, the Koreans pump out some great shit, man.
Yeah, they do.
What's its name? I just watched a Bong Joon-ho movie. Oh fuck, kind of. Oh, it was newer. Damn, that's bugging me. I can't think of it. That's really bugging me.
The one that just came out.
What's that called?
Mickey 17?
Yeah, Mickey
Yeah.
17, and that was gas. I
Really?
although what's his name? He plays the Hulk.
Ruffalo.
Ruffalo is like a dictator in the movie, and he just does a dog shit Trump impression the whole movie, and that made it kind of unpalatable. But
Really?
everything else was really good
He just acts like Trump the whole time?
the whole time. That's his
Okay,
whole
now,
gimmick is he's just Trump.
oh, now I kind of want to watch that.
Watch it, and you're just gonna hate watch it because
Mark
that's
Ruffalo doing a Trump impression. I
the
started
whole.
watching it, but it was like super late, and so we turned it off because we only got like 5 minutes in.
Yeah, once they bring out Ruffalo, you start to see it's so blatant that he's doing a Trump impression to be this like awful dude, and it's you know me, I'm not like a Trump supporter. I don't hate the guy, just like I don't care. And like
Yeah, I mean, a bad impression is for a whole movie is
for
pretty
it was hard to
awful.
watch, man. That part was hard to watch because like oh, bro, it's just blatant. That's what he's doing.
Oh, damn, that's tough.
Overall, the movie was solid. But yeah,
Could have left Mark Ruffalo out.
Ruffalo kind of if Ruffalo didn't do
Huh.
that, if Ruffalo didn't do that, that movie would have been a 10 out of 10 for me. But
Really? That makes a lot of sense.
from his impression, it brought it to like a 7 out of 10 for me.
That makes a ton of sense because on IMDb it has very mixed reviews, but I don't think the people that are giving it bad reviews are not really admitting that it's probably because they're very bothered by the Ruffalo impression.
It
Because
killed it.
the bad reviews don't really make sense because like the good reviews still give it a lot of credit. Um, and they do say Ruffalo's kind of shitty in it, but they look
Hmm.
past it. Then the bad reviews don't mention it at all. It's like you guys are just hate bombing this thing because this guy's just fucking impersonating Trump the whole time.
Literally, man, like originality, 10 out of 10.
Really? I mean,
What's
it's
his
Bong
name?
Joon-ho, dude. He cooks.
Yeah, man, what's why can't I think of things? What's Batman? What's Batman's name?
Christian Bale.
No, the most recent
Oh,
Batman.
Robbie P.
Yeah, man, Pattinson, like he kills it in that. Everybody's good. It's just Ruffalo makes it hard to watch.
Damn.
That's the only part that I had a complaint with. Overall, very original, great flick. But yeah, I watched that. Bong Joon-ho cooks. Have you ever seen The Host?
Oh yeah, big
The
time.
Host is incredible. Like the Koreans know what they're doing, man.
They make great movies. You got to watch. You got to watch Weak Hero.
What's that on?
Netflix.
Okay. I have Netflix on our TV downstairs. It's not my account, but we have it.
Yeah, dude. It'll make you think about life.
Damn, okay. Okay.
It's like even if I tried to explain it to you, it would make zero sense. You got to watch it.
I hear that. We I think we're pushing up on an hour here. Do you is there anything else you want to cover before
Yep.
we
The Cowboys are going to win 10 games. I am putting this on tape, on record. In fact, really quick, really quick, really quick. We're on an hour. I'm gonna fucking speedball this schedule just to
let's
get
hear
this
it.
on tape. Just to get this on tape. Week one, we're beating the fucking Eagles. Thursday night, first game of the NFL. We are beating the Eagles. I'm saying it. It's gonna be a tough game. I'm not gonna say we're gonna kick their ass, but I think close game, we come out on top. We outscore them. George Pickens, CeeDee Lamb. Week one, they're not gonna know what to do. There's no tape. There's no tape on that duo yet. What are you gonna do? That's like might be the best one-two punch in football.
Will Dak be playing at that point?
Yeah, yeah. Dak will be
Dak's
back.
back.
Yeah, Dak is back. He's been in training camp and everything.
Nice.
Yeah, 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, 3-1, 4-1, 5-1, 5-2, 6-2, 7-2, 8-2, 8-3, 8-4, 9-4, 10-4, 10-5, honestly 11-5, and then maybe even 12. Like
Damn, 12 dubs on the season.
I'm gonna say 10 is absolutely where we're at, but we could get more.
Minimum 10.
Minimum 10. Cowboys Nation, we're taking over. Got to get to 10, and then we will reassess where we're at.
I hear that. I'll let me think what I want to plug. I'm playing Gears again. Gears of War is fucking awesome. Play
Shout
Gears of War. That shit's sick. Hugo Gonzalez, we got our guy. This is the fucking face of the future right here.
out Hugo Stiglitz.
This dude, Hugo Stiglitz. He's taken us all the way, I think. He's I watched the tape. I wasn't super impressed, but at the same time I wasn't mad at it.
I'm
Well,
sold. I'm
I'm
sold.
sold. I saw him dunk, I saw him shoot, I saw him pass, saw him rebound.
Saw him dribble.
I saw him dribble the ball. So
Saw him dribble.
I'm not mad at it. Um that's my plugs. Gears
Awesome.
and Hugo Stiglitz.
Bang. On a
Dang.
Sunday.
This was another episode. Thanks for watching, guys.